um, last month. So today we're having very facilitated session for us. Going to be like we did last week, whereby we had to use the Kahoot platform for a big quiz. So how I'm about to start it now. I tried this morning.
Hi, Samuel. Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, everyone.
About you.
How are we doing? Can you all hear me?
Yes, you can hear you.
Hi, Sydney. You look like you slept. You shouldn't be sleeping. You look like you slept through the night. Hi, Shakira. Hi, Timilei. Hi, Motola. I'm saying hi to the people whose videos are turned on. Okay.
Did you say hi to me, Daddy?
Pardon?
Did you say hi to me? Like
I'm sorry. Hi, Samuel. We have only 17 people on the call. Is this people trying to stab tests and exams? Okay. I have a few more people joining in. Okay, guys. It's one of the few opportunities I have to be an examiner. I plan to relish it a lot. Welcome to our second week assessment. I'm going to ask Obiora and Samuel to cue us in when they're ready. But essentially, what we're doing is a recap of what we learned last month during my session, and we are going to be breaking up into teams to have two sessions. The first part is objectives, and the second part is theory, the one where you get extra sheets to answer. May the best team win. Obiora, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Daddy.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I will be sharing my screen now.
Obiora, your sound is a bit low. I don't know if it's just me.
Okay. I think I should come closer to my mic. Can you hear me now? Is it better now?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'll be sharing my screen now, and we'll get started. Good morning again, everyone. Okay, yes. So like last week, like Jade rightly mentioned, we'll be having two sessions. So the first session is the platform Kahoot. We'll be using that for the learning, the assessment session, and the other session is the theory, like she said. So like we did last week, in a second, I'll just go over the instructions again so that we have a seamless session. So the tools we'll be needing for this session are, first, your mobile phone, a stable internet. You need to create a Kahoot profile, and finally, your thinking cap. Okay, so the instructions are, there will be 3 groups of 10 or more participants. Each participant is expected to answer 5 questions. So there'll be 5 questions in the test round. So you're expected to answer all 5 questions. It's important that we note that it's an individual assessment and not a group assessment. So when creating your profile, it's important to create with your name, right? It will help with the scoring. And the questions are time bound. There are 20 seconds for each question. And that's it. So now we'll get started. But before we'll do a quick test, which is more like a practice question, so that we can get a hang of the platform. So please, on your browser, everyone, type in Kahoot.it. The web link is in the chat section, Kahoot.it. Someone please help us with the grouping in the chat section as well.
I just dropped up as well.
All right. So I'll share my screen again. Okay, so the test round now, Kahoot.it. Let's test the game. Okay. Okay, so he's going to ask for a pin. Are we saying it? Can I get a response from anyone?
Yes, it's asking for a pin.
All right, so please put 709 as displayed on the screen. 709 0897. That's the pin. So waiting for Timle Ifani is here. Sydney is here as well. Jostayo, Motola, Daniel, Sophia, Babatunde Ayorinde, Joey, Nonye. Okay, so let's start the test round. This is just a test, so there are no scores. It's just for us to get a hang of the platform. So it starts in 1. So this is the first test question. Image and time helps ambitious brand crafts, create effective advertising, and conceive memorable experiences. Five seconds more. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Correct answer was remarkable identities, right? Okay. So Nonya is the winner of this round. Big ups, Nonya. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, so we'll go to the next now.
This is a test round, by the way, so save your energy.
Neukleos is a digital agency of the field focused on developing and content that builds brands and creates meaningful . 9 more seconds. Time up. The correct answer is strategy and digital experiences. So Neukleos is a digital agency of the future focused on developing strategy and content that builds brands and creates meaningful digital experiences. So on the scoreboard, oh yeah. Okay, Sophia, Ore, and His Royal Majesty. Final question. Oh, it's not the final question, actually. Jeza Gaming provides unique experiences to 6 to 18-year-olds. If you ask me, metaverse. Haha. Oh, wow. The correct answer is esports and not gaming. All right.
Where's Maybe? Maybe was supposed to be in this round, no?
I think you joined on time.
No, it's a test round now. So
I
I
start
don't think
casting
maybe-
him. No,
it's a
okay, I
test
think
round.
we're good. I think we're
Okay.
good. Let's kick off because of time. Okay, thank you. I see we have our groupings in the Bookie, we're practicing diversity and inclusion. Like, why don't you just appreciate us for what we're doing? It's not a token question. It's D and I. All right. Is everyone in their groups? Everyone knows their groups? Okay, so just to reiterate, like Obiora mentioned, this is not a group exercise. This is an individual exercise. So please come, ready to bear your own names. I also want to welcome the new members of our team. This is Taiwo's first time at our Tuesday learning session. So feel free, if you miss any, you can attempt it. We won't call you out for coming last if you do, but I challenge you because it's sort of easy to follow. So please feel free to join in if you want to. Who else is joining us for the first time? Was Timmy around last week?
Yes, she was.
Oh, okay. So Timmy, you're not a rookie anymore then. There we go.
Okay,
all right.
So get started now. Just to mention, so the scoring is based on speed and the correctness of the answer. So if you answer the question faster than anyone else, you'll be scored. I think you get more scores. So we get started now. This is for group 1.
You guys are really terrible team players though. Everybody looks so serious, like they're about to play one betting game. Like, I don't even know. Nobody's smiling. Nobody looks like, woo! Afolabi is frowning. Okay, Timle is smiling. Afolabi is, even Ayotunde is looking too serious. Like, what's going on?
Group 1, Afolabi, Annabelle, Jostayo, Sydney, Vibes, Ayorinde, Christabel, Daniel, David Williams, Feyi, Aikomo, Gbenga, and Tony. Please, if in the group, please join.
Yeah, just okay. David is not here.
Sophia, you're not in this group. You're not in group 1. So we have Babs, Daniel, Afolabi, Sydney, and Just Ayo.
How about Gbenga, Tony?
I guess they're not on the call.
Gbenga, Tony, Christabel, and David Williams. That's interesting. Okay, let's go.
All right. Fasten your seatbelts. I'm about to take you on a ride. Okay, 2, 1, and we start. Let's go.
This is what you call oversabi. This is what you call oversabi. Wow. Okay. Sydney. No wonder you're smiling this morning. Let me add sound cues. Pam, 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 pam. Okay. Competence management. Oh, okay. Just like, wait. Oh, okay. The questions aren't showing. Christabel, first of all, you came late and then you're screaming in the comment section. We will just remove you from this group now.
What? No.
Which of this is? Christabel, sorry, we can't. I mean, we really don't know how to help you. Maybe you join the next group. Okay. So the first is not always the first. Sydney, is that what this means? Ah, all right. What is the critical part of communication? Daniel, yay! And the winner of this round is the creepy looking Just Ayo. All right. Congratulations, Ayo, Sydney and Daniel. Gold, silver, bronze. So what do we do? Christabel, Samuel, can Christabel join another group?
Yes, she can. If you have less than 10 people on the group, then she can
On
join.
the group. Okay. All right. So we're moving on to the next group. Group 2. Group 2 has Efikozu. Chai. Group 2 has just like send food. It's coming. It's coming. The next
Daramola, Ibuku, okay, Joey, Nonye, Justin, Sophia, Bella.
I feel like Noya is not going to read the questions. She's just going to be typing like fastest fingers first.
Someone says Bella. I'm sorry, Bella, you have to join using your.
The same thing now. My name is too long.
Okay. Maybe please join. Miho, Sophia is here. Motola. Okay. Welcome, Omoti. Christabel, you can join now. Since we know you're Bella. So Justin is helping us stream. So
Sorry, that means he can't join. Where is Vincent? Is Vincent on call?
No, he's not.
Are the Kuchela people starting Tuesday learning session? Just asking for a friend.
Okay. I guess we can start.
Where's Mio?
She's not on the call.
I'm here.
Hey, God.
I
How
cannot see
Mio be on the call?
anything, no. I cannot see any joining thing, no. I'm confused.
All of you with your internet. Are you on the web page?
It's not on now.
Oh God, it started.
Join the next.
But these questions are not showing on my
Which
end.
of these do not show active listening? Christabel, so we can't help you. Sorry.
But now it's not my fault.
Just go and climb the closest mast to your house.
My village people.
Step out of your house. Hey, the Efigos are here. Sophia. Okay. Question 2.
I'm sorry, Obiora, when these boxes that are showing, am I supposed to click a box? Because they're telling me I'm tied with maybe in last position. I didn't get the chance to show myself.
Christabel, please,
Wrong.
please, you are distracting our session. We can't help you. We don't know what
Justice for
we
Christabel.
do.
Because
We
it's not
can't
fair.
really help you.
I
Just
can't
keep
be last.
testing it. You join the last group. Just keep testing it.
I can't be last with my bill.
Okay. Okay, so third question. It's quite a subjective question, but yeah. Oh. True, false, true, false. Ah, the first shall be the last shall be the first. You never see Motola coming. Okay. All right. The results are out. None yet. I see you came third. Sophia. This game is a lesson in life. All right. Congratulations, Motola, Sophia, and Noye. All right. That was fun to follow. Christabel, I feel like you're just taking the test, but you are coding yourself. Like there's something dodgy about your exam or practice today. Are you joining the third group again?
Yes, I would. No, I have to because I'm last with maybe.
We're going to aggregate your scores. We're going to prorate it. Doesn't matter how many groups you join. Okay, so can we just pause for a few seconds? Does anyone have feedback on from group 1, group 2? Did any other person apart from Christabel have issues joining in? Any questions before we start? No. All right. So group 3, show your workings. Show your workings. Show your workings.
Just
So
to help Isabel and Miho, so open on your web browser kahoot.it.
Yes, maybe you can.
Oh, but I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Binga as well. Open
Christabel.
Kahoot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks, Ashley. So when you open kahoot.it, I'll be sharing my screen so you see the pin, because it's a request a pin. So you put the pin on your web on the platform. All right, cool. So you look at the screen, you see questions, and you make your selections on your mobile device based on the colors you're seeing and the shape. So if the correct answer is color blue, you see the selection on your mobile phone, and you can choose from there. So you're looking at the screen for the questions, you're answering using your mobile phone. And for the scoring, the faster you are able to answer the questions, the more scores you will get. All right, David Williams, welcome. Please open kahoot.it as well and take part in the assessment. Okay. So we start.
Mobile. I think preferably your mobile.
So the pin is 3886565. Group 3 members, you can join now. Yes. Sukomi, Sui, Ore, Similayi, Tomisin, Toby, Richard,
Who's
Dave,
goes? That Benga.
Akinwale, and Similayi.
Timi Lama.
I hear the pin.
I saw Goz. Who's Goz? G-U-Z.
Okay.
I don't think it's Binga because Binga is not in the session. So
Okay.
John, in the session.
How can you say I'm not in the session? What kind of
Please, you came late.
I
Don't
came late, just
unmute your
appeared
mic.
just now.
Use minus, if whatever
Just
you get,
appeared.
minus 10 points.
Obiora, before you remove this number, let's just ask who the person is.
Yeah.
Taiwo, is
It
that
might be Mio. Is either okay? Mio is up. It might be Christabel. Christabel is like the exam malpractice mascot for today.
I just have a lot
Christabel,
of
are you the
carry-
one with the number?
No, I'm Chris. I'm Bella. See me there. I just have a lot of carryovers.
Mio, I rate you so highly.
Okay.
All right, this seems to be the fullest team. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay.
So we just get started. Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Final round. The most interesting round. Okay.
Okay. Jam question. Jam question. What animals? What jungle? Where? Video. Jade, did you play it? I'm not sure. I'll be thoroughly impressed if anyone remembers this one though. Ah, okay. Yeah, really cool. Okay. Timila, we see you. Maybe. Hola. Timi Lama. Ah, wait. Timila F. Okay, so Timi Lama is Timila Adetunji. Okay, cool. True or false? False or true? True and false. False and true. Wow. Wow, people. You know what they call AUJ, UJ? That's what people are doing. It's like animal, Vaha the donkey. Okay, Sirilai, okay. I think you guys have the slightly tricky questions, but it's good. Okay. Let's see if they retained. Similarly, did anybody share the slides with Similarly? At this point, I need to find out. Good dash. Okay. Boils down to your part to communicate. There's a dash there, guys. Good dash. So you're trying to fill the gap in. Let's see. Go, Joe. Simone, you don't even know how to lose. Go. Christabel, I see you come with vengeance. Okay. Yeah. Oh, me. All you carryover students now came here to come and carry food. Well done, guys. Well done. Similarly. Perfect score. Really, really amazing. Well done.
Team Lane didn't even leave mark for anybody.
No,
Please.
like, no, she doesn't take prisoners. None. I mean, Team Lane probably was the person that got a perfect score, right? I remember in group 2, Motola and Sophia did a swap. In group 1, no, there was no perfect score in group 1 either, but just Aya came first. All right. Thank you all very much. I hope you enjoy that brain juggling assessment or mind juggling assessment. So we will stay in our groups. So everyone, please go back to your group. So Miho, go back to group 1. Yeah. Miho and Christabel, stay in your previous groups. Can I just ask, is Taiwo in any group? Obia, Samuel?
No, it's not.
He's not.
Neither.
Who else is in any group?
Millennium as well.
Similarly, now, okay, so where do you want to put them?
They can stay in group 1 and 2 for now.
Okay, so Taiwo, please take group 1. Timlane, please take group 2. Obi, are we going to be able to do our breakout?
I am not in a group. Oh.
Sorry, you say?
I'm not in a group.
You are, Binga, you're in group 1.
These are people who fail exams. These are people who fail. Yeah, and you're so assertive. I'm not in a group. You didn't first ask, please, I came late. Was I assigned to any group?
Yeah, in group 1, Binga.
Yeah, in group 1. Okay, are we going to be able to use the breakout rooms? Why are you shaking your head? Why are you saying no?
So I thought we were going to be having it here. So everybody.
Yeah, but they need to go away first.
Okay, so can do that. I can do it.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, so just to recap, last month we looked at non-strategic thinking as an overarching theme, and we discussed things that don't require talents, and looked at interpersonal skills. We actually covered 6. So everyone who was guessing, we covered 6 interpersonal skills. And what I preface this by explaining that, in thinking about acquiring skills, interpersonal skills, what you need to realize is that interpersonal skills are they're skills that you can pick up along the way. You don't have to be natural at it, but it's one of the most crucial aspects of human interaction and human relations, to be able to relate with people using different skills that are needed per time, per interaction. There's teamwork, responsibility, dependability, leadership, motivation, flexibility, patience, empathy, active listening. That's the wheel. But we focus on just 6 of them. So for this next activity, what we want to do, I'll share my screen, and we would have a look at all 6 again, just to refresh our memory. We have scenarios, we have situational questions where everyone goes into their groups. You each get a question, and your task is to look at the 6 that we discussed, and then sort of that helps you answer the questions. I don't want to give questions away, but it's pretty straightforward. So please pick someone who would speak on your behalf, and when we all come back, everyone's going to have to share what you guys aligned on. Please make it interactive. Again, it might be subjective, because there's no right and wrong answer, but we will get a few people to be our judges. So hopefully we will at least have a consensus. So we have 5 minutes for this one. So please let's get into our groups. Yeah, we have 5 minutes. It's going to be really quick. So for group 1, please pick pick between questions 1 to 4. Someone in group 1, pick from questions 1 to 4. Let me see if I can quickly share my screen. Please, can you unmute your mic, because I'm looking at my own sheet, so I'm not going to be able to see. Has anyone picked group 1?
Number 2.
Number 2, awesome. So your task, our organization, Image and Time Neukleos, is in the process of setting new metrics for recruitment. What 2 interpersonal skills should be non-negotiable? We're looking to recruit new team members, and we want to sort of set our metrics, like these are the qualities that, you know, we need every new member of the team to have. What 2 interpersonal skills should be non-negotiable, and you have to tell us why. So feel free to please go to your own breakout room. I will, is there a way to share? Maybe I should do a recap. Can you guys remember all 6? Do we need to do a recap?
Yes, please. Let's do a recap.
No, you're giving them time to think. They will pick it.
Similar, you need it.
I mean,
Yeah, like, you know, like,
they'll pick it.
yeah, there are people that I won't want to meet in class. Facts. Okay, so let's run through it very quickly. Again, like I said, one of the easiest ways to learn is by practice, right? The first one we spoke about was empathy, also known as emotional intelligence, EI, being human. These are some of the qualities of empathy in action, right? Be aware of other people, show compassion, and you know, always try to listen. Communication was the second skill we spoke about. Speaking clearly, speaking confidently, choosing the appropriate tone and vocabulary for your audience. This is communication in action. Speaking formally and professionally during meetings, taking yourself seriously, avoiding highfalutin words, be simple, be clear, ask questions. Third one is active listening. And this is listening in action, putting away distraction, use eye contact, nod, smile, sometimes respond so the person knows you heard, or you can repeat what the person has said, and then paying attention to verbal and non-verbal cues. Fourth one is dependability, just being a trustworthy person. And some of the examples, again, being punctual, being a good team player, following through with promises. Fifth is leadership, being able to make quick decisions, being able to walk the talk. And the final one is conflict resolution. And that's what we spoke about: negotiation, persuasion, being able to separate people from problems, to listen closely, to assert yourself, but be respectful. Then these were some of the skills these were some of the tips on how to improve your skills. Appraise yourself, always take time out, ask for feedback, be intentional about your growth plan, watch others, get mentors or peer-to-peer mentorship, or like the direct your line manager to yourself mentorship, or your colleagues. Then also try to record yourself when you're practicing your presentations, and all that good stuff. So these are the 6. Let's jump right back to our groups. Team 2, can you please pick your question? Please, can you unmute your mic quickly?
Number 4.
Number 4. All right. So your colleague, your work buddy, seems to be getting a lot of slack from his line, or his or her line manager. particularly regarding their communication. His line manager has said his presentation skills are pretty poor. What would you recommend that they do to get it right? Yeah, hope you got that. Your work buddy is getting a lot of flack from their line manager regarding their poor communication skills, particularly presentation skills. What would you recommend? So we need tips on what they should do. Team 3, do you want to pick, please, quickly? So you have question 1 and question 3 left.
Question 1.
All right. You have just been made team lead. Yay! You're in charge of the finance team. What are the 2 top interpersonal skills you would try to get your team to imbibe as the new team lead of finance? All right. So everyone, please join your groups. By 9:46, we'll be back, and everyone will get 2 minutes to talk about what they've agreed to. By the way, please, if Larry is in the group with the finance question, Larry is not eligible to answer that question. Eligible, rather. You are not eligible to answer that question. Just want you to know. Huh, okay. Samuel, a few people are not in any groups. I see Olajumoke. Can you please put her in a group? I see
We were yanked back.
Yeah. We had just 5 minutes. All right. Hope you were able to have some enriching discussion in 5 minutes. I listened in on group 1. I know who their class rep is, but I couldn't go around. Okay, so thank you all very much for participating. We each have 2 minutes per group to share their recommendation based on the scenarios. So please start by telling us what your question was or the scenario, and then your recommendation. So we'll start with group 1. Who's representing group 1?
Yeah, hi Jade, hi everyone, good morning. So for group 1, I'll be answering on our question. Our question was, if we or Image and Time is trying to hire and get a new hire, what are the 2 non-negotiable interpersonal relationship skills that we would love this new hire to have? So in group 1, we settled on both empathy and communication. So, and I'll explain why. So we believe that, first of all, let me start with communication. I mean, if we look at all the 6 interpersonal skills, communication, I feel, encompasses active listening, because for you to be able to communicate properly, you need to both take in information that you're listening and give information. You can't take in information if you're not listening actively. I mean, I feel like they both work hand in hand. Yeah, and for empathy, I'm trying to be quick about this. And for empathy, in the same vein, I feel like empathy also involves conflict resolution. Because for you to be able to resolve conflicts, you need to be able to understand the person or the people that are having that conflict, and you need to be able to see where they're coming from before you can resolve anything, regardless of that. Personally, and this might not be something from the group, I feel like most of these skills are quite interchangeable and they work hand in hand. So overall, we were able to just agree on communication and empathy. Okay, yeah, Jade is presenting empathy. So
okay.
Now I see that empathy. So yeah, thank you. That's it for group 1.
Thank you. Thank you, group 1. Okay, let's go to group 2. Hopefully we'll have a few minutes to ask questions or to debate it if we can. Group 2.
Yeah. Hi, Jade. We didn't get the time to pick a person, but yeah, I'll just do. So the question we had was, what would you advise a colleague who is getting a lot of flack on their communication and presentation skill, right?
Yeah.
So what tips would you offer them? We came up with a number of tips, and I think it even tied to the last slide you shared. So I think the first one we agreed on was watching others. So while you can watch, of course, your maybe line manager, watch your mentors, partners and all, you can also sort of watch videos of people who are great at public speaking. Thank God for the internet these days, right? So it's easy to do that. Then also practice. So while practicing as well, get one of your colleagues to appraise you, right? So practice and appraise yourself. Also review old presentations just to know what you've done wrong. So it's sort of like a way of knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, knowing what you need to improve on. I think when we got yanked off was when, we're speaking to also taking formal classes. Good thing is these days, I think there are classes geared towards things like presentation and communication. If you can also do that. And I think the final one was to, of course, I think this one comes, goes without saying, know what's expected of you, right? Yeah, so yeah, that's sort of what.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. All right. Team 3.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Okay, so our question was you were just made the head of finance, the finance department, and what are the 2 interpersonal skills that you're kind of supposed to have. And we kind of settled on dependability and conflict resolution. So talking about dependability first is that you're in charge of money and people's lives literally depend on the make and the decisions that you make. And we have to know that you're not going to kind of you're going to do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. If you say we're paying on the 26th, a lot of people have planned towards that. You have to do what you're supposed to do then. In terms of even looking at tax, I know the regulation that we have to kind of put into place, you have to be on top of it. We need to pay tax by this date and ensure that it gets done, because the penalties for that position not doing what you're doing at that point, they're grave, and it's kind of worse than if you did it when you were supposed to do it. In terms of conflict resolution, it's also coming to a point where you're also in charge of handling, you're like our connector to a lot of outside parties, internal parties. So you need to be able to be smart enough to kind of manage the situations as they arise, being able to negotiate as they come along, and also being able to know that, okay, so we need to pay this vendor by this time, this vendor can wait, even just prioritize what needs to happen and just taking that step forward, because nobody else, you can't work well in that kind of position. So that's what we got to.
Oh, thank you. That's interesting. Thank you very much. I enjoy that. Okay, does anyone have any questions? So this is just across the groups now. Do you have any questions to ask any of the group? Do you have a counter suggestion on the skill that you would rather they went with? We have a few minutes, so, or a suggestion. Anyone? Any takers?
I don't have a hand up.
Okay, Tomisin. Okay, Tomisin, please go. Sophia, I'll come to you.
Yeah, hi. So my question is a little bit out of the interpersonal, well, to its amount, also out of it. So my question is, in hiring, right, who would you recruit? Is it a talented guy versus a skillful guy? Who would you recruit?
Does anyone want to answer that? Do you want me to answer? I'd rather not. I'd like to hear someone else
anyone
answer.
Actually.
Okay. I'd actually love for someone to answer. Can I call? Can I name names?
Yes, please.
Fantastic. Daniel Kachi.
And they should give their reason why.
All right, Daniel, you have 1 minute. Just one. Tomisin says, who would you rather hire, a talented person or a skillful person? Oh, Obiora has even helped you say Ronaldo or Messi. Who would you sign? Please go. Let's not go into that. Just help us.
Well,
You remember the book we're reading, Sha? Let me just start by saying that.
yeah, fair enough.
We can't hear you. Is it me?
It's not you, Jade.
It is dead if you don't.
Daniel, sorry, we can't hear you. We have just 3 minutes. Do you mind typing? Sorry. Ikorodu. Please, can you guys type your responses in the comment section? Let me take Lola. Oh, good. See, I prefer to call you Sophia, but now I'm saying Lola. So who would you guys rather hire? Let's answer that in the comment section, please. Sophia.
Okay, so the first group, I think their question was that what skills would they prioritize when hiring? And I thought that, they chose some really good skills, but I was actually waiting to hear teamwork. I thought that teamwork was a skill that one would be on the lookout for. I mean, a lot of things can be learned, I guess, but someone who is not willing to work in a team, or who is not, does not have that mentality, or I think cannot be great for the team. So that's my addition.
I totally agree. Thank you. Okay, so Daniel, all the way from Ikorodu, has answered us. He says that talent is dead if it's not built upon. This is where skill comes in handy. I'll pick a skillful person. Yeah, so I guess our book says talent is never enough. So you might be the most talented person, but most unwilling to learn, unwilling to grow. So yeah, it would rather not.
All right, thank you so much.
Oh, just like has come for Sophia. All right. Any other questions or points? One additional point. So let me just ask out of curiosity, Larry, would you have chosen those two skills that? And don't, I'm not subbing you. You know, it was just I just wanted to pick a very different team. So would you have picked those two skills if you listen to their rationale?
Which one are you talking about now? Skill.
So group 3 recommended conflict resolution and dependability. I love dependability, by the way. What would you have picked?
To be honest, yeah, dependability would stand for me, but conflict resolution maybe not, but dependability, yes.
From as a second option.
As a second option, it would then be communication.
Oh,
and the reason for me that I mean, I kind of believe that if communication is done right, it reduces the level of conflict that may arise. So that's personal opinion. So,
ladies and gentlemen, our team lead. All right, that was really, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you all very much. I hope this was useful. We will share the slides. You can always go through it, and please practice, and let's keep improving our interpersonal skills. All right, so get ready for next week. The person coming next week is a lecturer at heart. So I warn all of you in advance. Get ready. Judgment Day is coming. All right, guys, have a lovely day.
Thank you, Jade. Bye.